Tell the precise moment when friendship is formed, as in filling a vessel drop by drop. There is at last a drop which makes it run over. So in a series of kindnesses, there is at last one which makes the heart run over. Is that what this is in the girl next door? I've tried so hard to figure.
She's dead. Let's talk about someone alive, for goodness sake.
That favorite subject, myself.
I understand that one.
But Clarissa's favorite subject wasn't herself. It was everyone else and me. She was the first person in a good many years who I've really liked. She was the first person I remember who looked at me as if I counted. This man has been dead for a long time, but I know those words point, one way or another, to Clarissa.
Books aren't people. You read and I look around, but there isn't anybody. My family is people. They tell me things, I laugh, they laugh, and the colors.
Yes, I know.
And besides, if Miss Bea know about those books, she might come and burn us. That's awful. Think of our investments. Why should I read? What for?
What for? Why? I saw the damnedest snake in the world last night. It was dead, but it was alive. It could see, but it couldn't see. Would you like to go to the house that burned last night and see the rake of the ashes of the bones of the woman who set fire to her own house? What about Clarissa? Where do we find her? The morgue? Listen! Jesus God, every hour so damn things in the sky. How in the hell did those bombers get up there so high? Every single second. Is it because we have so much fun at home and we've forgotten the world? Is it because we are so rich and the rest is so poor? And we just don't care if they are? Maybe the books can get us half out of the cave. They just might stop us from making the same damn insane mistakes. God, don't you see? Hello? May I speak with Miss Faye?
Yes, Miss Montag?
Faye, I have a rather odd question to ask. How many copies of the Bible are there
I don't
left
know
in
what
the
you're
country?
talking about.
I want to know if
This
there
is
are
some
any
sort
copies
of
left
prank.
at all.
I can talk to just anyone on the phone. Who is it?
Gia out here.
What do you want?
Let me in.
I haven't done anything.
I'm alone, damn it.
You swear it?
I swear.
I'm sorry. One has to be careful. So it's true. The book. Where did you...
I stole it.
You're brave.
No, my sister's dying. A friend of mine's already dead. You're the only one I know who might help me. To see. To see.
May I?
Sorry.
It's been a long time, Gia. You're looking at the cohort. I saw the way things were going a long time back. I said nothing. I'm one of the innocents who could have spoken up and out when no one would listen to the guilty, but I did not speak. Thus, became guilty myself. And when finally they set the structure to burn books, I subsided, for were no others grunting or yelling with me by then. Now, it's too late. Well, suppose you tell me why you came here.
Nobody listens anymore. I just want someone to hear what I have to say. And maybe if I talk long enough, it'll make sense. And I want you to teach me to understand what I read.
How did you get shaken up? What knocked the torch out of your hands?
I don't know. We have everything we need to be happy. But we aren't happy. I thought books might help.
Three things are missing. Number one, do you know why books such as this are so important? Because they have the quality. And what does the word quality mean? To me, it means texture. This book has pores. It has features. That's my definition anyway. So, now do you see why books are hated and feared? They show the pores in the face of life.
And the second?
Leisure.
But we have plenty of off hours.
Of ours, yes, but time to think.
Only the family's people.
Pardon.
My sister says that books aren't real.
Thank God for that. You can shut them, say, hold on a moment. You play God to it. It grows you and you shape it vicious. Books can be beaten down with reason.
Where do we go from here? Would books help us?
Only if the third necessary thing could be given us. Number one, as I said, quality of information. Number two, leisure to digest it. And number three, the right to carry out actions based on what we learn from the interaction of the first two.
I can get books.
You're running a risk.
That's the good part of dying. When you've nothing to lose, you run any risk you want.
There, you've said an interesting thing without having reading it.
This afternoon, I thought that if it turned out that books were worthwhile, we might get a press and print some extra copies.
We?
You and I.
Oh no.
But let me tell you my plan first.
If you insist on telling me, I must ask you to leave.
But aren't you interested?
Not if you start talking the sort of talk that might get me burned for my trouble. The only way I could possibly listen to you would be if somehow the structure itself could be burned. Now, if you suggest that we print extra books and arrange to have them hidden in the 451 members' houses all over the country so that the seeds of suspicion will be sown among these arsonists, bravo, I'd say.
Plant the books, turn in an alarm, and see our place burn. Is that what you want?
I was joking. If you thought it would be a plan worth trying, I'd had to take your word. It would help. You can't guarantee things like that. After all, when we had all the books we needed, we still insisted on finding the highest cliff to jump off. But we do need knowledge, so don't ask for guarantees, and don't look to be saved in any one thing, person, machine, or library. Do your own bit of saving, and if you don't, at least die knowing you were headed for shore.
Well,
You're absolutely serious?
absolutely.
It's an insidious plan, if I do say so myself.
I have a list of 451 members' residences, everywhere with some sort of underground.
Can't trust people. That's the dirty part. You and I, and who else will set the fire?
Aren't there professors like you, former writers, historians, linguists?
Dead or Asian?
The older the better. They'll go unnoticed. You know, dozens. Admit it.
Patience, Gia. Let the war turn off the families.
There must be someone ready when it blows up.
Gia, go home. Go to bed. Why waste your time racing about your cage, denying you're a squirrel?
Then you don't care anymore.
I care so much. I'm sick.
And you won't help me?
Good night.
Would you like to own this?
I'd give my right arm. Idiot! What are you doing? Don't!
Who can stop me? I'm a member of 451. I can burn you.
You wouldn't.
I could.
The book, please. Don't tear it anymore. What do you want?
I need you to teach me.
Alright. Yeah, you have some money?
Some. For $500? Why?
Bring it, Gia. There's this unemployed printer. We might start a few books and wait on the war to break the pattern and give us the push we need. Gia, come along.
What's this?
It's an earpiece communicator. If you put it in your ear, Gia, I can sit comfortably home here and analyze the 451's world. Without danger.
Great.
Go to the site when it's time. I'll be with you. Let's listen to Miss Bea together. She could be one of us. God knows. I'll give you things to say. We'll give her a good show.
Good night, Professor.
Not good night. I'll be with you for the rest of the night. Remember the earpiece communicator? But good night and good luck anyway.
Hi, Gia! Is it okay to stay here?
Fine. Yes, it's fine.
Patience, Gia.
I shouldn't be here. I should be on my way back to you with the money.
Tomorrow's time enough. Careful. Let's talk about sports, please, Gia. As for poetry, I hate it.
Have you heard any?
Gia, shut up. You'll ruin everything.
Sit down.
I'm going home.
Gia, please. What are you up to? Why don't you just read us one of those poems? I think that would be interesting.
That's not right. We can't do that.
Girls, once a year, every member of 451 is allowed to bring one bouquet. Gia's surprise tonight is to read one sample to show how mixed up things were, so none of us will ever have to bother our little Albets about that chunk. Right, sister? Say yes.
Yes. Ah, love. Let us be true to one another. For the world which seems to lie before us like a land of dreams, so various, so beautiful, so new, offers really neither joy, nor love, nor light, nor certitude, nor peace, nor help for pain, and we are here as on a darkening plain, swept with confused alarms of struggle and flight, where ignorant armies clash by night.
But what's wrong?
I just don't know. I don't know.
You see, I knew this would happen. That's what I wanted to prove. I've always said poetry and tears, poetry and suicide, and crying and awful feelings. You're nasty, Gia. Why do people want to hurt people?
But it's okay. Stop crying.
No, I'm going home. I'll never go back in this house again.
Go home. Go home now. Mildred?
I made them unhappier than they have been in years, I think. Maybe they're right. Maybe it's best not to face things. I don't know, I feel guilty.
You must not.
I think I can't do this. I'm shaking.
Easy now. I know you're afraid of making mistakes. Don't be.
Stay with me, Faith.
Welcome back, Gia. I hope you'll be staying with us now that you feel well. Do you know, I had a dream an hour ago about us having a furious debate on books. You towered with rage and yelled quotes at me.
Don't listen. She's trying to confuse. Watch out.
And you said, quoting, truth will come to light and murder will not be hid long. And I whispered, the dignity of truth is lost with much protesting. And you screamed, knowledge is power. What a pulse. I've got you going, have I, Gia? Shall I talk some more? I like your look of panic.
Hold on, Gia.
You're scared, for I was doing a terrible thing in using the very books you clung to rebut on every point. What traitors books can be.
Alright. She's had her say, I'll say my say in the next few hours. And you'll take it in and you'll try to judge them. Make your decisions as to which way to jump or fall. I want it to be your decision.
Yes? Okay. You okay, Gia?
Yes,
But you don't look well. I'd hate to think you were coming down with another fever.
I'll be alright.
You'll be fine. This is a special case. Come on, jump for it. Here we go to keep the world happy. Here we are. Something wrong, Gia?
Why have you stopped in front of my house?
Well, now you did it.
Mildred, you did not call them!
Gia, this is Faith. Do you hear me? What's happening?
This is happening to me!
What a dreadful surprise. For everyone nowadays knows, absolutely is certain, that nothing will ever happen to me. Others die, I go on. And there are no consequences and no responsibilities. Except that there are. But let's not talk about them. By the time the consequences catch up with you, it's too late, isn't it, Gia?
Gia, can't you get away? Run!
I want you to do this job all by your lonesome, Gia. Your house, your cleanup.
Gia, can't you run? Get away!
No. Ready? Ready. When you're quite finished, you are under arrest.
The books,
The
Gia!
house fell in red coals and black ash. It bedded itself down in sleepy pink gray cinders, and a smoke plume blew over it, rising and waving back and forth in the sky.
Was it my sister who called you?
But her friends called me earlier. One way or the other, you'd have got it. Actually, I also hired someone to spy on you, since you're becoming so suspicious. Well, here she is. Gia, you idiot! Why did you really do it?
Gia, get out of there!
Well, so there's more here than I thought. I saw you tilt your head, listening. At first, actually, I thought you had a seashell. But when you turned clever later, I wondered. We'll trace this and drop it on your friend. No! Well, what will it be this time? Why don't you belch your Shakespeare at me, you fumbling snob? Go ahead now. You second-hand author, pull the trigger.
We never burned, right?
Hand it over, Gia.
Miss Bea, you're not a problem now. You always said, don't face a problem, burn it.
Now, I've done both. Goodbye, Miss Bea.
Gia knew it for the truth. Miss Bea had wanted to die. She had just stood there, not really trying to save herself, just stood there, joking, needling, thought Gia. and the thought was enough to stifle her sobbing and let her pause for the air. To want to die so much that you let a woman walk around armed, and then instead of shutting up and staying alive, you go on yelling at people and making fun of them until you get mad at them. And then,
I've been a fool all down the line. I can't stay long. I'm on my way, God knows where.
At least you're a fool about the right things. I thought you were dead. The earpiece communicator I gave you.
Burnt. Pay is dead. She found the earpiece. She heard your voice and she was going to trace it. I killed her with the plane. How did this happen? Just the other night, everything was fine and the next thing I know, I'm drowning. How many times can a man go down and still be alive? There's Bea, dead. And she was once my friend. There's Mildred, gone, and I thought she was my sister. And the house, all burnt. And my job, gone. Myself on the run. I planted a book in a 451's house on my way. I can't believe the things I've done in a single week. And now, here I am, messing your life too. They might follow me here.
I feel alive for the first time in years. I feel I'm doing what I should have done a lifetime ago. For a little while, I'm not afraid. Maybe because I'm doing the right thing at last. But what are your plans?
Keep running.
But you know that wars is on.
I heard. I want this to stay with you. Use it anyway. That will help when I'm gone.
Here's the book.
I might be dead by noon. Use this.
You better head off. You'll see cross marks and you just have to follow where the sun leads you.
It's time. I have to go. I'm sorry about this.
Goodbye. Good luck anyway.
Goodbye.
Come on, you can come out now. We mean no harm to you, and you're welcome here.
Come on, sit down. You want some water?
Thank you.
You're welcome, Gia. My name's Grace.
You know my name?
Well, we watched the chase. When we heard that you were heading to the forest, we didn't hide as we usually do. But the chase is still running the other way. I'm sure they will catch Gia in the next few minutes. How is that possible? Well, it will be you right up at the end of the street. Then, right now, some poor fellow is out for a walk. The police have had him charted for months now.
Montag is here. The search is over.
You see, they didn't even focus the girl's face. They just scrambled it to let the imagination take over. You might as well know my friends. Well, this is Flor Clement. He's an atomic engineer. And this is Professor Wen. He's an history geek. And this is Dr. Santos, a surgeon. And this is Sister Pascual.
I don't belong with you.
Well, we all had mistakes when we were separate individuals. All we had was rage. I even struck the 451 when she came down to burn my library. I've been running ever since. You want to join us?
Yes.
But what have you to offer?
Nothing. I thought I had a part of the book of Ecclesiastes and maybe a little of Revelation, but I don't even have that now.
The book of Ecclesiastes would be fine. Where was it?
Here. Why? Isn't it alright?
No, it's perfect. We were book burners too. We read the books and burned them, and afraid that they'd be found. Microfilming didn't pay off. We were always traveling and didn't want to bury the film and come back later. There's always a chance of discovery, you know. It's better to keep it in our own heads, where no one can see it and suspect it. We are out here in the city, and all wrapped up in its own coat of thousand colors. What do you think, Leah?
I think I was blind trying to go at things my way, planting books at 451 members' houses and sending alarms.
You did what you had to do. All we want to do is keep the knowledge we think we will need intact and safe. For if we are destroyed, the knowledge is dead.
Perhaps, for good, we are model citizens in our own special way. When the war is over, perhaps, we can be of some use in the world.
Do you think they will listen?
Well, if not, we'll just have to wait. We'll pass the books on to our children by word of mouth, and let our children wait in turn on to the other people. A lot will be lost that way, of course, but you can't make people listen. They have to come around in their own time, wondering what happened and why the world blew up under them. It can't last.
How many of you are there?
Thousands. Each man had the book he wanted to remember, and did. Then, over a period of time, maybe 20 years or so, we met each other traveling and got the loose of network together and set out a plan. And when the war's over, someday, the books can be written again. The people will be called in, one by one, to recite what they know. But, dark age, when we might have to do all the whole damn thing again. But that's the wonderful thing about man. He never gets so discouraged nor disgusted that he gives up doing it all over again because he knows very well it is important and it is worth it.
So what do we do?
Wait.
Don't judge the book by its cover.
My sister is back there. It's strange. I don't miss her. I don't feel anything. Even if she dies, I realized a moment ago that I won't feel sad. It isn't right. Something must be wrong with me.
Listen, when I was a little girl, my grandfather died. He was a very kind man who had a lot of love to give to the world. He was always busy with his hands, but when he died, I suddenly realized I wasn't crying for him at all. I was crying for all the things that he did.
My sister, poor me.
What did you give to the city, Gia?
Ashes.
What did the others give to each other?
Nothingness.
Everyone must leave something behind when he dies, my grandfather said. A child, or a book, or a painting, or anything that your hand touches. Some way, so your soul has somewhere to go when you die. And when people look at that something you did, you're there. It doesn't matter what you do, he said. So long as you change something the way it was before, you touched it into something that's like you after you take your hands away.
Look!
It's flat. The city looks like a heap of baking powder. We'll have a bite then. We'll turn around and walk upstream. They'll be needing us up there. You are not anything. Someday, the load we are carrying with us may help someone. We are going to meet a lot of lonely people in the next week or the next month or even years. And when they ask us what we're doing, we can say, remembering. That's where we'll win out in the long run. Come on now, we're going to build a mirror factory first and put out nothing but mirrors for the next year. And take a long walk and look at them.